Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We are here in Orlando, Florida. Oh my goodness, in this mansion, unbelievable. It's the house of the year here. You can just see the extraordinary architecture and design. I am so graced to be here with my friend who Casey invented living fuel. We'll be talking about this a lot more because it has an amazing effect. Gigi, Roman, Blaine, Mikey, LFG, we know what that means from Tom Brady. Let's effing go. Justin Pugh, good to see you in here. Let's get the questions rolling. We got great guests today. Nick Glazer, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had an amazing holiday. We're so excited to be here. Jakey Bakey in the house with me. We'll get a quick question coming. What's one thing you wish you knew before starting college? Well, I think that college would have, I wish I would have known that the unique experience of college, that it is there to learn as much as I can, not just to get through the classes and get good grades. So my objective of college was, play football, have fun, and get good grades. I wish I would have taken a bigger perspective of learning. And that would have helped me to take other classes, because the one classes that I really enjoyed, like classical music or kinesiology, things that I was interested in, instead of taking the required courses to get the good grades or the professor that was easier than the other professor, wasted a huge opportunity to learn even more. And luckily, so many great courses at the school, I lucked into some, but I think I could have been more strategic about it. We have Jordana here. Why don't we jump on here? My fashion innovation. Let me see here. Fashion innovation. How do I? There she is. Get in here. Oh, it doesn't allow me to invite. Why don't you comment, Jordana? I'd love to have you join. I see you here. There we are. My Fashion Innovation NYC, an extraordinary entrepreneur. Keaton, good to see you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you?
I'm in Boca Raton, Florida, Palm Beach.
Oh, we're not too far away. I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, come visit.
Well, I didn't want to tell you because you would probably take an Uber to me, and then I'm like, what is she doing? Oh, my best.
Well, honestly, time is nothing when you're going to meet someone as inspiring and incredible as you. So,
Give me an update on what's going on with fashion innovation.
oh, it's been so exciting. So it's crazy to think, and you've been such an inspiration. I mean, I tell you this every time I talk to you, but like it's not even been 3 years, and we went from physical events where we were getting at our best 1,000 attendees to digital where we were now getting about 120,000 attendees. And then we got approached by the kingdom in Saudi Arabia, and we just partnered with the Ministry of Culture and the kingdom there to create white label programming for all of their fashion hybrid events, which has been insane. So we did that 2 weeks ago, and it was a huge success, the first event with Saudi, where we had about 50 countries in attendance. And now we're actually launching in a week a members platform. So we're really excited because obviously with this huge community, there's so much you can do with this subscription model.
What will the membership include?
So it's going to be a platform where, so we've had about 500 speakers since we launched 2.5 years ago. So we have all this content that we just kept, bringing on and not doing anything with it. So with this subscription now, members will be able to go in and create playlists. So for example, you're an entrepreneur and you're really interested in technology. So you'll be able to type in technology and create a playlist with all of the content that we've had in the last 3 years dedicated exactly to what you want. So we're really excited. And then you'll also be able to connect with other community members and our speakers and get mentorship programs and all of different types of things.
It's not entrepreneurs, fashion, technology. There's the biggest brands in the world as well that are connected to and through you guys and always have been. Even when it was a live event and we squeezed everybody into the venue there, it's the biggest fashion uh, companies with the up and coming innovations as well. And it's such a great marriage to see how the industry itself is evolving and where the opportunities, the options, all the different things that people want to know about what's doing well, what's stable, and what's going to be doing well in the future. You guys cover it all.
Thank you so much. No, and honestly, like I remember the times you participated with the pitch competition. So we've continued to do that. And really, as like, from inspiration that we got from you when we even came up with the idea. And the last event that we had February just now, the winner of our pitch competition closed on $3.7 million of seed rounds. So it's been like amazing because it actually became one of our like main parts of our event now, where we have angel investors and venture capitalists that come in looking for that next big idea. So it's really interesting. COVID, in a weird way, accelerated everything we were trying to do and brought, like, I mean, online you bring the world together, right? So it's been like super incredible.
I can't wait to participate more as you grow and grow and grow. And I'm so proud of you. What else am I missing? What else can we tell people about the Fashion Innovation events?
So, well, the next event is September 9th. We're launching a campaign with an entire new brand. We're going from the website to the platform, and the brand is going to be launched in about a week and a half. So that's super exciting. And I just published my first book. So it finally came out, and I'm going to actually, I haven't even like, so here it is.
Oh my gosh, it
So
can be.
I'm
Love it.
so excited, and it's to humanize homelessness using the voices of the fashion industry. And I'm just so like, I got my first 50 copies in my hand, and now it's going to be for pre-order on Amazon and Barnes and Noble beginning of August. So that's like such a dream.
The artwork for the cover.
So the artwork was done by Jason Naylor, who's a famous street artist in Manhattan. So you see, his artwork because it's really colorful and it's all about. And I'm partnered with Help USA, which is Governor Cuomo's foundation. So 30% of all of the profits of sales is going to go to Help USA to help homeless families that they support. So it's, I mean, I love fashion innovation, but this is like my third baby, this book that like, I'm sure I mean, your books are incredible. And as an author, I felt like the work was done when I finished writing the book, but I realized the work has just begun. A lot.
Now that the world's opening up, I can visit you in person too. So I can't wait to
I would
get.
love that.
And I can see my daughter Marissa loves it. I'm going to buy her a copy as well. Everybody has to go pre-order it. It's coming out in August on Amazon,
Yeah.
online, and you can Google Jordana as well. Where can people sign up for the membership to Fashion Innovation?
So what we're doing is we're going to launch it in July. And the last week in July, we're going to bring in, actually, David, you'll be one that we'll be contacting. So we're going to invite all of our past speakers to use the platform, obviously, like to test it out, to use it, to see if they like it. And then once we do that whole testing phase of it, then in August is when we're going to start, check it out. So August, I would say.
Awesome. Well,
Can you hear me? You froze for a minute.
you hear
There
me?
you are.
I said I can be one of your.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect word. I'm just so proud of you. I can't wait to see you in person. You're one of my favorite people, and I will tell you that I took an Uber from Los Angeles to Orange County. See me for like 10 minutes at my son's baseball game. I didn't think she was showing up, and it was the biggest compliment that I could ever receive for someone as wonderful, successful as you to go all that way just to say hi to me.
I
It'll. Thank you so much.
And I have to finish off just by saying, David, like you touch so many people and you do it with such genuinity, and the purpose of why, like, it's just so genuine. You're just such an incredible person. So, like, anything that anyone can do for you. I think people would go like 5 hours to say hi to you for a minute because you just like evoke this energy that makes people feel good to be around you. And that's super important. The energy is everything. So please come visit in Boca anytime you're a guest. And I just thank you so, so, so much for this opportunity to say hello and share everything that we're doing.
Congratulations. I'm going to buy that book for me and my daughters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care. FashionInnovation.nyc. Check them out. They're obviously hundreds of thousands of people do. And get your membership as it grows and buy that book. It's amazing. And Jake will post it up there. Here we go. All right, let me take a few questions. I wish I would have known she was in Boca. That's amazing. I am in Orlando. I'm going to do a meetup tonight at 5:30. So go ahead and check your DMs if you want to come. I'll be here live, doing a live Q&A, a meetup, signing books, and kissing babies, I guess. There we are. Nick says, congrats. Most valuable lesson learned from the holiday weekend. Um, just the importance, again, of making the extra effort. You know, it's so easy because of social media not to make the extra effort to see people in person. And we went on the tour to San Diego, all sides of our family, aunts, uncles, friends. And there's something special about making an extra effort to see people in person. And it's a great lesson to make sure that we don't just rely on text, phone calls, and uh, IG lives that we see. That's why I do meetups everywhere that I travel, to see people in person and to feel that energy that Jordana was talking about. So meet up today in Orlando, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Go ahead, reach out to me, David at dmeltzer.com, or 949-298-2905, right there. I know I have the Schwarms coming on, and what time? About 7 minutes? Yep. Okay, cool. Here we go. How can people join your Friday training sessions? So if you want to join the Friday training sessions, the easiest way would be to email me, because it's IG Live, Clubhouse, Facebook. I have a private, over 50,000 people register for it. David at dmeltzer.com. Free Friday trainings. This Friday's training is profit, passion, and purpose. So I'm going to be teaching the profitability of passion and purpose and the blending of that. A lot of people want one or the other, and really haven't been able to facilitate the rest of it. Let's see what other questions we have here. How do you decide which investments to make in yourself? So when I talk about investing in myself, other people talk about sacrifice. And so investing in ourselves is what other people see as sacrifice. Anytime that I may have made a bad business decision, or slept in, floor for 5 months to get something off and running, whatever other people call that sacrifice, I just consider it investing in myself, finding the light, the love, and the lessons to invest in myself. And so I decide by my values, and I have 5 daily practices: knowing my what, my who, my how, my now, and applying my why. I supply that, by the way, to everyone, David at dmeltzer.com, or my books. I'll sign an ebook, audiobook. I'll sign a book, send it to you and pay for shipping. David at dmeltzer.com. So all of those are available for you. Um, Here we go. What does a typical workout look for you? First of all, I have a non-negotiable of a minimum of an hour a day on my health. 6 days a week, 3 on, 1 off for cardio. That's biking, rowing, and running mainly. I'm gonna start jumping some rope too. And then I do light weights 3 times a week: chest and tries, back and bis, legs and shoulders. I have a stretching routine. I have an ab routine, all variant, depending on where I am, what gym I'm at, and how easy it is. But it's non-negotiable. I'm here with my friend from Life Fuel and Living Fuel, and we were talking about my favorite saying about health. If you're healthy, you get as many wishes in a day as you want. And if you're not, you only have one wish. So be healthy, put it as a priority, as a non-negotiable. Try living health. I am blown away by what I've seen today here at this gorgeous home. Let's keep the questions coming. Here we go. Do you have a bucket list? Well, it's always short, because if something's on my bucket list, I do it because I'm a do it now guy. So You know, the private cruise in Europe is on there, down the rivers in Europe. That's absolutely on my bucket list. Um, so my podcast studios, one at the Wynn, one at the new stadium. That's on my bucket list, and those are opening. But yeah, if it's on my bucket list, it's short lived because I'm doing it now, and you should do it now as well. 100% of the things you do now get done. Don't leave those things for later that you have on your bucket list. Go ahead and make a plan to get it done. What quote keeps you inspired? Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. That's the most inspirational quote that I have. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Best advice you ever received. Ask for help. So not only be kind to yourself and do good deeds, but the best advice I've ever received is the best I can give you. Ask for help. The fastest way to get to where you want to be is to find someone in the situation you want to be in and ask for directions. Go ahead if you want any of these things, david@dmeltzer.com. I got templates for you. The do it nows, the know your what, who, how, and now, and applying your why, or my book, ebook, audiobook. I'll send it to you, and everybody can save their money to go buy Jordana's book. Can't wait to read that. Keaton, what was the biggest change in your life when you implemented the do it now method? How much I got done? So the do it now thing was remarkable of how much time I procrastinated by thinking about what I wanted to do instead of just doing it. So once I have my what, my who, my how, my now, and my why, I create by importance a list and I knock them off one at a time. And I continually, I mean, even the little things, it's like so many times. I'll give you an example. I have a credenza in my home where wrapping paper is, and I think it sat there like 6 months completely disorganized. And then one day while I was doing my coaching call, I'm like, why don't I just do it? And we have a killer event this Sunday. We're going to talk. They updated. So, hey, can you see me?
Hey, hey, what's going on, David?
Hi, David.
I can
Hi,
see you.
how are you? Good.
Good.
Yeah,
How
I
are you
can't wait for.
doing?
I'm doing great. It's so good to see you again. I love you both. I saw your names on my thing. I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's like taking.
That's awesome. I love your background. Beautiful house. We're having a bad connection, huh?
Yeah, Dave, are you having a bad connection? Are you choppy? You're choppy to us. Are we choppy to you?
Yeah, they're on both. So, uh, you, I don't know you didn't put the internet on here. We're on 5G. Let me see. Yeah, I'm
Let me try and we'll try and log back in.
log back in. Do you have the internet?